Good morning, one and all. I'm Padma Priya, Assistant Professor of CSE Department in RMD Engineering College. Today, we are going to see the topic Obstacles to Coordination in a Supply Chain under the subject Supply Chain Management. There are various obstacles to coordination in a supply chain, and they are being classified into 5 categories, and they are incentive obstacles, information processing obstacles, operational obstacles, pricing obstacles, and behavioral obstacles. The first and foremost obstacle is incentive obstacles. This obstacle occurs when incentives are offered to different stages or participants in a supply chain, and this leads to actions that increase variability among the participants and hence therefore reduce the total supply chain profits. This also affects local optimization within the functions or stages of a supply chain. This is because of sales force incentives. Many companies have proposed these sales force incentives to promote their sales for their products. And this becomes an obstacle among the participants or the employees who are working in that particular organization. The next obstacle is information processing obstacles. When demand information is distorted as it moves between different stages of the supply chain, leading to increased variability in orders within the supply chain. This is because the forecasting is based on the orders and not because of the customer demand. And this is because of lack of information sharing. The next obstacle is operational obstacles. This obstacle occurred when placing and filling orders, leading to an increase in variability. This obstacle occurs because of ordering in large lots, and because of ordering in large lots, there may happen large replenishment lead times, and this makes an input to rationing and shortage game. Here is a sample example of how the order information is greater than the demand information. So the actual demand is about 30 to 45 range for all the customers in all the weeks, whereas the ordered products are greater than 140 and up to 190. This results in overstocking of the products at the distributor or manufacturer side. The next obstacle is pricing obstacle. The pricing obstacle occurs when pricing policies for a product lead to an increase in variability of orders placed. Usually, the pricing may vary based on the products which has been ordered. If the lot size is more, there may be more amount of quantity discounts and quantity variations can happen. That is, when the lot size is more, we can give for a lesser price. And because of this price fluctuations, it can affect many of the customers as well as the retailers. So here is an example of how the pricing obstacles is going to affect, and it becomes an obstacle in a company. So the dotted lines, that is the square boxes, or the retailer sales, which happens less than 300 for each and every week. Whereas the manufacturer shipments is going to be more, that is like above 700, which was being started at the usually it was being started at a very lower price, and then it has been huge peak has been reached during a particular period, and then it has been, because of this, there is a very drastic discount or a fall in the pricing strategy. The next obstacle is a behavioral obstacle. This obstacle occurs within an organization because of information distortion. Each stage of the supply chain views its action locally and is unable to see the impacts of its actions on the other stages. And usually in supply chain, there are multiple stages or various stages which are involved together to form the process, that is to give the products to the customer. Different stages of the supply chain react to the current local situation in a different manner, and they forget to identify the root causes. Different stages of supply chain will blame one another for the fluctuations, and hence the root cause is not being identified and the problem is not yet being solved. No stage of the supply chain learns from its actions over time. Because of this, a lack of trust among the supply chain partners causes them to be opportunistic at the expense of overall supply chain performance. So this sums up the various obstacles to coordination in a supply chain. Thank you.